All right, you see your CMPD, Charlotte. Look at all these cops. There's the Trackhawk right there. Bro, it literally pushing two Ford Explorers out the way. Goodbye. Bro, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. How many cops? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Looks like 8 cops, maybe nine. Yeah, about 9 cops. And then another 2 or 3 coming. So we're talking about 10, 11 cops total. Look at it. Listen to that engine. And the owner was there. All right, so boom. Before we get into the video, let me explain to you why this Trackhawk is significant, right? Number one, it got stolen probably about 2 months ago. It got reposted on Instagram. It got stolen in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where I live. Stolen in Charlotte about 2 months ago, reposted by the owner. Everybody was reposting it. Be on the lookout for a blacked out Trackhawk, stolen or whatever the case may be. Ended up in my group chat, all up in my group messaging threads. Everybody's been talking about it for the last 2 months. Well, Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department found the Trackhawk, surrounded it. I'm talking about probably 7, 8, 9, 10 cops surrounded it. The only problem is they forgot that it's an all-wheel drive 700 horsepower SUV. And you'll see what happens next. I think the owner was there at the time that the Trackhawk was stolen, bro. So that Trackhawk was stolen. I don't know if you guys listening to 42 Doug. His Trackhawk got stolen, returned to owner. We ain't knocking nobody hustle, but we getting this car back by any means necessary. He's got a white on white Trackhawk that got stolen. I'm going to find it, I promise you. Sounds like threatening words there. I don't want problems with that, man. But yeah, it's Trackhawk stealing season right now, apparently. It's been a while since a Trackhawk was stolen and we had it on the channel, man, because normally Trackhawks don't get stolen. It's normally Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, and that's about it, to be real with you. But it's Trackhawk stealing season. So if you own a Trackhawk, you better be careful, man. I can't stress this enough. You need some security. CarLock. I push it. How many times have I talked about CarLock on this channel? Quite a few. And I'm dead serious. On all of my cars at this point. My T-Rex, CarLock. Hellcat, obviously CarLock. I had CarLock on my Scat Pack. I had CarLock on my V6. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, it's just one of them things, like, it's going to let you know when something's going on with your car. Vibration detection, engine start detection, vehicle move detection, and you got 24-hour, 7-day-a-week GPS on your phone because it's an actual app that you download. Come on now. Nickels and dimes, man. Save your cars, man. This was probably about an $80,000, $90,000 Trackhawk. You know what I mean? Clean Trackhawk. And it got stolen. And as you can see, CMPD forgot that they're dealing with the 700 horsepower all-wheel drive SUV. I've never seen a Trackhawk push 2 SUVs out the way. And those are not light SUVs. Those are police utility SUVs. So they got a bunch of police equipment in it, which makes them even heavier than a standard Ford Explorer. And that Trackhawk pushed them damn cars out the way like it was nothing. And that thing was surrounded by probably 10, 11 squad cars. You know what I mean? And they didn't get into a high-speed chase after this. Like, once the Trackhawk took off, it was gone. CMPD didn't even bother chasing it. You know what I mean? And to my understanding, they have not found this Trackhawk yet. Like, it's still gone, even after this day. And, I mean, like, this was one of those cars where it was like, once it got stolen in the city, the owner posted something on his or her Instagram. I think it's a girl. I think it's a woman. She posted something on her Instagram. Be on the lookout for a blacked out Trackhawk. And so everybody's looking at each other like the city's full of blacked out Trackhawks. Like, what do you like? How do you expect us to find? That's like asking somebody to find a needle in a stack of needles. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna specifically find your stolen blacked out Trackhawk. You know what I mean? The city's full of black on black Trackhawks. I see Trackhawks every single day. SRT Jeeps, all that stuff every single day, black on black. So it's like nobody would know that. So she reposted it. A bunch of other people reposted it. It ended up in my group chat, my car club, ended up in my text messaging thread. So I just keep seeing this Trackhawk, and it's like, damn, like, this must be a real serious Trackhawk. Like, we really need to find this thing. And then out of nowhere, it pops up a Charlotte Instagram page, which is like a viral Charlotte Instagram page with just the absolute foolishness, like just straight up foolishness. I'll put it to you like that. The dumbest shit that happens in the city ends up on Charlotte or Charlotte Instagram. You know what I mean? Crazy stuff. But it ends up on Charlotte, and you know what I'm saying? They've got it surrounded, and it just pushes all these police cars out the way. Police SUVs, not even cars. We're not just talking about Ford, what do they call them? Tauruses or Dodge Chargers. We're talking about legitimate SUVs. They got it surrounded. So this video's been going viral all over the Charlotte. You know what I mean? Because it's like they caught the Trackhawk and then they lost the Trackhawk. As soon as they caught it, they lost the damn thing. And like I said, there was no high-speed chase. Like, you're not getting into a high-speed chase with an all-wheel drive, 700 horsepower Trackhawk. So, I mean, after this Trackhawk took off from here, to my understanding, it was still going. And it's still going to this day. This video was uploaded probably about a week, maybe two ago. And this thing's still considered stolen. So, I mean, you know, and it was funny because as soon as I started doing this video, somebody else sent me that 42 Doug had his Trackhawk stolen. White on white. I think he's up in Detroit, Michigan, somewhere like that. His shit got stolen. So, I mean, I guess it's Trackhawk stealing season. So if you got a Trackhawk and you live in a populated area, you know what I'm saying, like a city or something like that, you need to be watching your back because apparently 2025 is the year of the Trackhawk. That's what they want. They're done stealing scats and cats, or they're probably not done. They'll probably still take them too. But you know what I mean? They want Trackhawks at this point, man. So for you guys out there that has them, whether it's a SRT Jeep, Trackhawk, RT, 392, Durango, whatever the case may be. We did a video about a month ago about the Durango that got stolen down in Atlanta at the hotel the day before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So they're stealing these SUVs, man. They want these big, powerful SUVs. And the thing you got to realize, guys, about these cars is that at this point, once they're gone, they're gone. You can't just go to a Dodge dealership and say, hey, replace my 2016 Jeep Trackhawk with the new Trackhawk. Like, you know, Jeep hasn't made that Trackhawk since what, 2019, 2020? That was the last year. So it's like, you're not going to find these on dealership lots. If you want another Trackhawk to replace one that got stolen or broken into, you're going to have to look far and wide. You know what I mean? And that goes for scats, that goes for cats, that goes for RTs, Chargers, Challengers, T-Rexes, Durango 392s, Hellcats, whatever the case may be. You guys have got to be mindful that if something happens to the car that you have right now, you may never see that car or any car like it ever again because they're no longer making these cars. You know, like I know, they're no longer making them. You can't just go to the dealership and buy them. You may be lucky enough to swap one out with one that you find on, I don't know, cars.com or Craigslist or some shit like that. But it's like, especially with a Trackhawk. Trackhawks are even worse because it's like you're not going to find them just anywhere. You'll find a Hellcat Charger or a Hellcat Challenger or a Scat Pack or whatever the case may be, 392. You'll find those cars. But the likelihood that you're going to find the Trackhawk to replace one that you already have, come on now. Not likely, man. But I just thought this video was crazy. This really hit home. As they say, your For You page is getting real local because this is literally in my city. I know where this gas station is. It's right up the street. Not from me, but, you know, right up the street where I know it's at. But to see almost 10 Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department SUVs surround this Trackhawk and this thing still pushes it the hell out the way, that's real power right there. That's real power. I hope this Trackhawk gets recovered and the owner gets their car back because it's a Trackhawk, man. Like, you don't see those all the time. I see scats and cats every single day. I don't see Trackhawks a lot, though. So I hope that they get it back, man. I hope CMPD finds it, the owner finds it something before it gets chopped up and sent to Atlanta. You know what I mean? But as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment, man. Make sure you guys are investing in some security. It's 2025. There's no excuses at this point. You know what I mean? I can't make any more excuses. I've been pushing this product for the better part of 3.5, maybe 4 years. Well, probably 2 or 3 years. And, you know, at this point, you should know what time it is and what you're dealing with and what kind of car you're driving. So as always, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy Knockout 360. See you in the next one, man. Peace.